I'm paying for what's on the check. I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill?
You got lamb chop, you got steak, you got some other.
Look at all that. Look at what all they got. And they talking about splitting the bill.
Come out for? What did you come out for?
We come together, we split the bill.
My thing is,
Okay, this looks to be
Y'all
about,
doing way too much.
I don't know, about 10 people maybe?
I'm not
Okay, so
splitting the
basically,
bill, shawty. That's
you had
crazy.
some kind
You
of
expect us to
birthday
split the bill?
dinner,
you got lamb chop, you got
and
steak, you got some other.
Look
At
at all
the
that. Look at
end,
what all they got. And they talking about splitting the bill.
the bill was $4,600 for the, let me see, let me play this again, see if I can count how many people, at least they flash on the screen here. Y'all can play this and try to count it, but I see about 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now they might have been more than 8 people, but looks like about 8 people. So maybe there's a couple people I can't see on the screen here. So let's say there's 10 people at this dinner, and the bill is $4,600. I guess a couple of these guys are standing up irate, pointing out what other people ordered, and they're not ready to split no $4,600 bill. But then I guess some at the table are wanting to split the bill. And on that last video, we did the reaction video of the guy recounting the story. One of you viewers commented that you would have loved to see, what was happening at the table. So in this one, we're showing you live what's happening at the table. And let me just say what I perceived happened here. These 2 guys that are most vocal about they're not splitting the bill, apparently they didn't realize that this was a split the bill deal. And then there were some people ordering, obviously, I guess hundreds of dollars worth of food and beverages. And then they want to split the bill. And I guess these guys ordered a lot less, and they're not willing to split the bill because they end up underwriting the luxury dining of people who had a whole bunch of stuff to order. Go back and look at that other video that we did, and it was $3,500. And the guy that was recounting the story, he actually slipped to the side or went to the bathroom and stopped at the register and paid his bill for just what he ordered, and that was a big deal. Bottom line here, when you're gonna go out with a party, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't go out with, these birthday dinners, but you really need to know, what the setup is gonna be before you order, maybe even before you go to the dinner, find out, okay, is this a split the bill, or we're paying our own way? And maybe even reconfirm that before you sit down and start ordering stuff, that, hey, we separate checks, or and then also maybe even do a little, checking with the restaurant, either before calling them, or maybe as you're coming in the restaurant, just, check with the, the maitre d' or hostess or whatever they're called, somebody, and say, hey, what's the policy for large groups? Do you allow individual checks, bills, reimbursement bills, or does it have to be all in one tab for, a party of 10 or whatever the size party? Do a little checking, and then when you sit down, or before you sit down with the group, just say, hey, the restaurant said, it's fine splitting the bill. I'm not splitting the bill, getting individual checks. Are we all cool with everybody just getting their own bill for what they order? Get that established up front. Even if it's a birthday dinner and everybody's good with everybody paying their own bill, except for the birthday person, and if the restaurant is fine with giving you separate checks, then what you can do is just say, hey, we'll each pay our own bill and chip in X amount for the birthday person. The reason you may want to do that is because then you can say, oh yeah, we each pay our own bill and we'll chip in $10, $20 for the birthday person. Because if you've got 10 people and each of you pay your own bill and you chip in $20 for the birthday person, that's $200. Now, if you go into a place where the birthday person can't enjoy a delicious meal for $200, that needs to be known up front that the birthday person is expecting to spend $1,000 on a meal. And then you can decide, okay, then maybe each one of you are chipping in $100 if you can afford it. And if you can't, then you can say that up front and there's no drama at the table, because you do not want to have to deal with this kind of drama at the table and shenanigans. It's just embarrassing. And just imagine if you brought a date to one of these birthday dinners that didn't know these people, and all of this happens, that might reflect very badly on you, even though maybe it wasn't your fault. But anyway, splitting this check drama, it continues. There's a whole lot of shenanigans that can happen. So you need to be prepared to try to reduce the probability that you're going to be in a drama situation. All right, that's it for today. Have a good rest of your day.